and I wanted to start with both of you for this one because both of you get new layers out of. There's a little bit of a love bug going on. It seems like Nando's looking for love in a much more kind of aggressive sense, and Guillermo seems to also kind of have a little bit of something going on. So, what was it like for the pair of you to see these new layers to the characters to kind of get to be openly emotional like that?
Well, I would say that. I mean, emotionally, I think Nando's been emotional from day one. You know, he's a very emotional, neurotic guy. He kind of wears. He doesn't hold anything in, really. You know, he wears his heart on his sleeve, and I think this new quest to find love in a slightly different way to the last season felt equally as fresh and exciting to play for me anyway. Helped along the way by Nando's new toy, his genie lamp or his Jinn lamp, and the Jinn being played by such a fantastic actor, Anoop Desai, really made it feel like a fresh new dynamic for him, because you know he's been leaning on Guillermo the whole time. To have this Jinn and Guillermo, you know, and just misusing this lamp in hilarious ways, and then leaning on Guillermo to help him kind of clean up the mess, felt like a really exciting and fun thing to play for me as an actor. So that's my answer to your wonderful question. Harvey, what's your wonderful answer?
Yeah, I really like the layers that we all get to play this season. We've been playing, you know, sprinkling, and the trajectory with Guillermo has been always fun and always surprising, because he's not where I started, and he's definitely not going to be where we end. And but I think he's getting really confident and more aggressive towards what he wants in life, and the clock is ticking, and he's not getting any younger. And this season, he's falling in love in his own way, with himself and with maybe another person, and really asking himself what he wants and what's important to him. And along the way, when his best friend slash master slash only person he's ever known really asked him to be his best man at his wedding, it's an honor, you know. And what most people would think, be like, well, that's a shock, because we thought they were going to go on. It's like, well, I mean, they do love each other. He loves him so much that he's asking him to be a best man at a wedding he hasn't even found a wife for. So that's saying something. Or it could be like a tactic to keep him around, you know, to like not lose him for whatever reason. But yeah, I love all the layers everyone's going through, and seeing how Laszlo's becoming, you know, nurturing to young Colin Robinson, and what is nurture versus nature with raising a child, and will he grow up to be an energy vampire, with Nasha going after her lifelong dream of becoming an owner of a nightclub, and what that entails, and the guide going against all she's ever known, and only knowing being part of this role that she's always played, and to put on a different hat, and to see them dress differently, and her hairstyle's different, and everyone is just like shedding away, you know, like a new layer. So it's really fun to see, and yeah, I'm just excited for the next seasons.
I'm so excited. I know this fanboy now, but this is one of my favorite shows on TV right now. This is honestly one of the best shows that we're getting right now.
Tell everyone, Brandon.
That actually raised like 15 different things I wanted to talk to you guys about, but I know I only have a limited amount of time. So I have to ask, what was it like with the Colin Robinson of it all? What was filming like, knowing that you were going to have to watch? Like, I can't imagine Mark running around in like a little hoodie doing all the little bits, but was that what it was?
No, we never saw Mark. Mark stayed in LA, and I saw him once during production, because we shot with the children who play his younger self, who are really talented. And we never saw them because they have to insert that CG, like his face, into that body later. So it was kind of weird, because we didn't get to see Mark all of last season. I think I saw him like once. He came in for like towards the end when he gets to be older, Colin. But yeah, it was weird to just see these two children running around with dots on their heads everywhere.
And the wig as well.
On the wig,
They,
yeah.
they were great. There was so many. I mean, how many were there? Like 3 or 4
Three,
different kids?
4.
Three?
I think it was 4. It was like an infant and toddler and
Toddler.
like a
Oh, and there was also a stunt.
nine.
There was also a stunt guy.
Yeah.
Who actually looked like a 10-year-old boy.
Right.
I can't remember his name, but he is a lovely guy. But of course, no one told me that he was actually a grown man. And so when I went on set and met him for the first time, I gave him the whole like, "Oh, hey there, can I see some ID?" And he was like, "Haha, very funny." I was like, "Yeah, man." Oh, and then I think I swore. Then I was like, "Oh shit! Oh, sorry." And then the director was like, "No, it's okay, man. You can swear." I was like, "Really?" He goes, "He's a grown ass man, dude." I was like, "What?"
And that,
Oh,
that
shit.
director is Yana Gorska.
No. It was Kyle. It was Kyle.
I know.
Oh, what is that? Oh, that's my Giannis Kyle impression. So anyway, that's my anecdote about the stuntman who looks like a young kid who works a lot as a young kid who's actually a grown ass man. No one told me.
I hope that's what his like actual business card also says, is grown ass man on it.
Grown ass man.
Business card.
I gotta find his name, man. He's a lovely guy.
Now,
they all were, and the kids. They were all very cool, very talented.
They all were so funny. Like the entire dynamic with Laszlo and everybody else just trying to scramble around Little Colin is such a fun through line for this year. Along with everything with you guys and Marja. My wife works for a union, so everything with the rates killed us the other night.
My wife.
Now, I've also got to ask, because I know the internet is very curious about this, what are the odds we're going to get to see Guillermo and Nandor go to Disneyland and actually get to see them try and mess around at Disneyland?
Wow, that Disney trip is a hit.
I
know. We'd be great. I mean, we are in the Disney family, so it would be, those old sitcoms that would always go to Disneyland. Remember, like Family Matters, or like Steve Urkel was at Disneyland. Maybe they'll do one of those where it's a night market at Disneyland. I don't know. That'd be cool. But any adventure would be fun.
Then we said we were joking. We were joking around about it. We were like, yeah, you could like push me around in a pram in one of those isolation, like, like kids that are like allergic to UV rays.
Yeah.
Why couldn't Andor be in one of those like plastic bubble things?
Just trying to go up and give somebody one of the mascots a hug, gets knocked into a ride.
Yeah.
Goofy, you're my favorite. You're not Goofy. Hey.
You're not Goofy.
I know that would be good. Guillermo, it is me. It is not Goofy. It is me.
That's how you get protected. You'd be like,
I am going around Disneyland as a mascot.
Feasting on the children, just get Goofy with a little bit of a blood drip.
Perfect. It's perfect.
We may have just pitched an episode. I'm going to be very surprised if this isn't in next year.
Yeah, I know, right?
It won't.
Unless the unions have their way again.
Don't worry, Brandon, it won't.
Brandon, listen, I respect you, man, Brandon, okay? But your wife, she's overstepping the line, okay? It's costing me $8 an hour. What about my health care? Sorry, I don't know. I'm just.
Oh, this has been my favorite interview all week. These are the best ones.
Just all week.
I feel sorry for you, Brandon. Shit, this is the highlight of your fucking week.
I feel sorry for you.
I think that might also be all the time I've got.
Okay, good. Get out of here. Go crack up.
Scram, Brandon. Get it.
Time for me to go run away. Thank you both so much. This has been so much fun. I'm so excited to see the rest of the year for everybody else to see it. God, I hope I get to talk to you both again soon. This is so much fun. Have a good rest of your day.
Next week. We won't record it. Just call us. We'll chat.
So, how's it going?
Brandon, fuck off.
Have a good rest of your day and a good rest of days. I'll talk to you about
Right. Take care,
Okay.
Brandon.
Bye.
FX's What We Do in the Shadows premieres July 12th on FX. Stream on Hulu.